much, Nick, and hello to everybody else. Greetings from Ghana. And incidentally, I'm now the Deputy Ranking on Defense and Interior, which, as you know, with what's happening in the Sahel, climate change is very much a security issue now. With regards to my contribution, I would say it's truly my prayer that as we pursue this agenda of going green, we don't create a greater range of waste products that undermine the very concept of green technology. And some of the questions that we should be asking ourselves should be, how do we design and innovate new ways of fueling our communities without desecrating our planet in the process? How do we ensure that there's collaboration and cooperation at the highest levels, and ensure that there's also the necessary accountability and transparency with this initiative to ensure that the issue of geopolitics does not influence the ability to fuel a community, because there's the cross-boundary agreements on how to support these communities. The other thing as well is, if we think about the issue of how to revolutionize our approach on sustainable power generation, think about how the sun hits our skin and forms vitamin D. You think about how in a storm, lightning hits the ground, nitrogen is released, and then it's absorbed by the plants. It would appear that long before we came up with the concept of inorganic fertilizers, nature had already thought of how to do that. And so perhaps all the problems, or the solutions to the problems are in nature. And perhaps we need to learn a little bit more from the wisdom of creation, because it appears that to date, man has been a poor imitator of nature. It's time to be inspired by the masterpiece of nature and by its magnificence. And our drive towards green energy must be about the transmutation of energy, just as nature does it, whether it's the way chlorophyll traps the sunlight, or whether it's the way our skins transform sunlight into vitamin D, so that as we look at this, we minimize the accumulation of byproducts that are harmful to ourselves and to the environment, that have become the trademark of fossil and nuclear fuels across the planet. So I believe I was given just 2 minutes, and I'm trying to stay within that. But definitely we in Ghana and in a lot of the developing countries need to have that support, which the greatest emitters, I believe, are duty bound to provide to countries that are trying to do their best as they are catching up in terms of development, to ensure that as we proceed with this initiative of the green grids and green energy, countries are not deprived of that opportunity to leapfrog from the over-reliance on fossil fuels into green energy in a way that still empowers their people and allows them to develop to a standard level that is acceptable to their people. Thank you.
All right.